Hello, welcome to WBPL 76, and yes, Von Falkenstein asks the question, we still in London? Yes. Unfortunately, we are still in London, and look, there are the crows. There they are attacking her, probably for the best, because she doesn't need to make it to Tomb Raider 3. Tomb Raider 3 didn't have to happen. Or, I mean, it should have happened. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But we're going to play some Tomb Raider 3. Hello, and welcome to WBPL 76. I'm Crow, and we're going to get into this game once I hit the magic button here. There we are. Crystal Dynamics, a company that made many series, actually. But this remaster is done by Asper Media. And I don't blame them for Tomb Raider 3. They didn't create the game. But we were still in Catsuit London. And we are inside I'm assuming it's supposed to be a museum. There is the back seat of a car that has a red sofa in it. Or maybe it's just that old. There's also some Egyptian stuff. I don't know what he's doing with those onks, but there's some stuff happening up there. That looks like some of those like onions or Chinese bao. Something like that. I don't know. It must be offering. I mean, that's good forearm. He doesn't look like it. Or she doesn't look like it, but she has forearm that can just hold that. She's like a waitress. This is like an Egyptian Applebee's advertisement. That's what it is. So I've been sending out proxy cards. Oh, it should be more on the way. Well, thanks. And hey, Wilf. Just gifted a tier 1 subscription. Well, thanks. Now S4INTX doesn't have to look at commercials. They can watch in horror. Okay, so this is a door that must open because I think her animation stops if it's if it's not, if it's a solid object. So I guess I follow this guy. I don't know if I want to. Dude, London's no joke. Dude, I'm not getting in the pool with you. Come on. What are you doing? I'm not getting in that pool. Are you telling me I have to climb up that? There's nothing there. There's a roof there. What do you want from me? Why are you, what do you want me to follow you? Okay. I was following you and then I landed in this gross water. So now where are we going? Dude, what are you doing? Are you just on patrol? I'm not here to patrol with you. I thought you were guiding me somewhere. I'm confused. I don't know what I am. I may be lost. Oh, you're maybe after the Apple TV promotion? Have fun with your new Apple TV subscription. Oh, wait. Apple TV's giving something out? That's wild. I saw a couple of good shows on there. There's the Prehistoric World show, really good. Severance is excellent. Foundation. Don't talk much about that service, but it's got some good bangers on it. Especially if you've been like kind of burnt out on streaming stuff and you're like, what do I want to watch? That's cool. Besides, what are you going to watch? Netflix? Come on. The Squid Game was great, but I mean, come on. Be honest with yourself. Amazon has partnered with Apple TV this month. Each subs and gifted subs net 3 months. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually a really good promotion then. Excellent. You guys get to check out some fabulous. I don't know why I'm shilling for them. They're not paying me anything for this, but yeah, I had their service has just got some good shows on it. I don't know what else to say. They don't really put themselves out there and advertise as much, but it's the perfect time to do it. See, so I'm climbing back. I'm inside of what appears to be a London ventilation system with some chain link fence, which I'm assuming they put here so you can climb up here. Because the ladders were expensive. You have to ship them from Ladder, Colorado. And, it's in America, so it costs a lot of money. So I got to do a thing where I climb here and then jump backwards, but not too far, otherwise I hit this ledge and die. But if I do it just right, I'll land here and grab these shotgun shells, which I do want those. Shotgun shells are worth it, because then I have to do this long climbing part. Oh, we're in the museum. Oh, crap, I'm sorry. I'm out here just, talking so loud. Is this Metal Gear or Deus Ex? Well, I'll tell you right now, Ace Blackhammer, this is Tomb Raider 3, which came out in 1997, I want to say. Yeah, I bumped. Don't worry, I totally saved the game. In that I didn't save the game. It's okay. I'll just do that again. Okay, so he's leading me here. Yeah, excuse me. Does this death counts double? You know what's funny is I do have death counter. Does it work? Let's find out. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. I have it set up on Courtesy Flush, but not here, which is a shame. I should do that. Death counter is fun. I don't know about kill counter. That one's more fun for puzzle games. So you're like, what do you mean by that? Oh, yeah. There's some pretty good kills in puzzle games. Oh my god. That's Meccan Squick. Yeah, don't worry. I saved the game, which I didn't do. Okay. No, I'm going first. I beat you. I win. Now, excuse me, sir. I gotta go to my death. And don't worry. I will totally save the game. Killing with puzzles is how you get Saw movies. That's clever, yeah. Very, very true. Do you have a schedule when Squick is back, by the way? Well, actually, him and I are working on some job stuff. He's got his own job. I got mine. And so we're just trying to figure that out. But yeah, we want to continue playing Space Quest because it's hilarious. But yeah, we're just working job stuff right now. And then our schedules will align. Oh, that didn't help. Oh, good thing I grabbed on here. You know, in London, their barbed wire, you can get impaled on it. So, yeah, be careful. You need more Adventures of Space, Greg? Killing. Oh yeah, some kobolds do make some. Digiman's correct. But kobolds make excellent traps. Not actually excellent, but horrible. Like boxes of bats. Ow, my soul. Like boxes of bats that you could tripwire. That just drops a bunch of angry, methed up bats on your head. That's a fun one. Oh, and don't even worry about the poop spikes. If you're running a D&D game with diseases, go ahead and add dysentery to the list of things. Oh yeah, you spring the trap. It's just a spike trap. You got a little scratch. Razor wire wins. You're not supposed to root for the razor wire, Ogawa. I'm the hero. Oh my god. Oh, damn it. Oh, God, if you just believed in me. Is Squink's avatar a baby dragon or a kobold? I think he's just a dragon. Oh, sorry, it's okay. He is obsessed with all types of clothing, but headwear is his end-all be-all. Yes. Okay, so there is a point where I have to jump off here and win. Come on. This was the point. Let's try this. Come on, Laura. What's the answer? Is there like is there a perfect spot right here maybe? Right here. No. Is it right here? Come on, Laura, believe in me. No, Laura, please. The developers of this game say, you know, I think people who play this game need to be taught a lesson. Yeah, you want your shotgun shells? Okay. Get your shotgun shells. I hope these people have jobs. I hope they continue working in the game industry. I'm dead serious. Not everything you make is going to be great. And hopefully they learn the lessons of this game, which is please don't. I did it. I landed here because I actually am good at this game. And I forgot to mention that. Sorry, my self-doubt sometimes gets a little ahead of me. Here we go. Don't get bitten by the rabies-infested foxes either. Yep, exactly. There we go. Now I'm here, inside the vents. I'm sure the British Museum is going to have no problem with me climbing in here. I mean, they left me shotgun shells. Like, there are people who have the main entrance, and then you have the cool secret spy entrance. Go to your museum and ask them if they have a cool secret spy entrance. I'm sure they'll say no. But they're lying. Don't believe them. Go ahead, climb in those vents. I'm sure it's going to lead to that secret spy vent, and you're going to be the one laughing at them when they call security. Because if you climb into these vents, the only thing that's going to happen is everyone's going to hear you warping the sides of these vents and breathing heavily. Wait, this guy just a guard? This dude just works here. Wait, no, this is a private museum, and the lady who owns this stole the one of the stones I'm looking for. That's right. This is the evil British Museum. Unlike the normal one, which isn't evil. This one is totally not. This is an evil British Museum. This is. No kid. Like, who builds a place like this and says to themselves, you know what? I'm a sane person, and I live by one code, and that is to ruin your life. Nice shooting there, pal. Yeah. There was no point in jumping around and dodging. He was just going to do his thing. This guy forgot how doors work, so he's not a threat yet. Matter of fact, can I shoot him? No. His hitbox is outside that. So he's guarding... I don't know what these machines are. I can't shoot them. I don't know what this is. So let's take a closer look. It looks like a very, very big fax machine or scanner. Super big scan. Look at that bed. I don't know. And then this thing, which is, it's more like modern art than it is a technical device? Like, what would you use this for? What is it? Does it generate power? Is that what this is? Like some sort of alien power generator? I don't understand. And then there's a button. So yeah, and for some reason he's in this room and they're like, "Hey, when you're in this room, don't let anybody grab the big block and move it." Well, I'm going to have to break their heart and their mind because I'm going to move it. That looks like a 90s copy maker. Yeah. Opens a portal to hell. Oh, I hope not. Okay, so this... I moved it. Maybe if I push it again, something magical will happen. Oh. That sounded good. I like the grumbling noises. Alright, I'll let you out. Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and shotgun. Today is a shotgun day. Here we go. Nice. Very good. I don't even need to do that. I'm too good. Yeah, just gotta drive around a 500 kilogram stone. Yep, exactly. Okay, this was a hallway where there was stuff inside, and now there's not. I have unlocked this room. So is this... This must be just like their recreation. I'm in a museum, by the way. This isn't a crypt or a tomb. Unless they just, did the thing they do on Gargoyles and he just brings the whole tomb here. And they're like, just rebuild all the traps. That's not a bad guy idea, I don't understand. But I want to. I'm going to push this block this way. I hear another rumbling noise. Yeah. She has very well developed muscles, that's for sure. Ah! I almost fell. But hey, I did the thing, which... Oh, this is how he fell down here. Yeah, which is great. That's excellent. I don't understand. But that's okay. We're making some progress. There we go. So that door, whatever that is supposed... Oh, a health pack. I think that door up there turns into a part of a ladder. Because it's got like that... I don't know how you'd put it. It's got like a weird vibe to it. Some doors have a weird ladder vibe. Hey, Grub, how's it going? How come Gargoyles never made a comeback? Seems like easy money. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they just said that's enough. They wanted to go in Disney wants to go in a different direction, which sounds probably about right. Okay, so over there. I mean, they could bring it back, but then they'd also have to bring back Batman Beyond. And then that would be bad, I guess. I like Batman Beyond. But apparently not Disney or whoever owns it. Hey, and there's Hat. And Pharisees, 20 months and the birth of my son a day apart. I'm on top of the world right now. Yes, Pharisees is now a loving father of a very cute little bean. Congratulations once again. And it's Hat. Ah, of course. I don't know what the music or fanfare was for, but I'm getting this shotgun shell. Wait. Oh. Okay. I could have grabbed them when I was out there, but I didn't because I'm super intelligent and I think of things. Damn it. Why am I like this? What was the point? Why did I go out there? Who am I? Do I climb? Do I go this way? Perhaps do I? Oh no, there's no climbing up here. No climbing allowed, it says. So what do I do? Maybe I move this block back and then something happens? This is the advanced version in the sense that it was made by somebody who thought that video games could do with more levels of sadness. And they succeeded. They didn't have to try very hard. And they made this. Now, I'm sure there's a way to get what I want in this level. I don't know how to get what I want now. Maybe I jump over there. No. That wasn't the answer. Come on. What is the answer? Why am I here? What sick, mad person created my sadness? Hey, Silicon, it's good to see you. Welcome to WBPL 76. Madness Renewed. Excellent. I think I'm solving this. Look, I need to feel like I'm solving this. Otherwise, I might go crazy. Not in the fun way. There is this enigma. I can't seem to escape it. Do I jump over there? Do I risk my life trying to reach a ledge that I'm not even sure I could reach? What other options do I have? This game doesn't give me any. It just says, here you go. We figured it out. Why can't you? Fair point, game. Fair point. Didn't you mention how you found a reason for Tomb Raider 3 level design being so whack? I did, Guy on Broadway. I saw the behind the scenes for this game. And I wanted to share that with you at the end of the stream. Because I want you to see it with me. I want you to see the people who said, I can make a game. Remember their faces and their deeds. Ow. Grubfist. I love streamers who talk constantly. It's soothing. I'm glad that my suffering is bringing some joy. So I wouldn't say suffering. I'm not truly suffering, more so that I'm just interested in seeing what is at the end of this journey. Because I don't know. I don't think I can move this block. Can I climb back up here? No. The answer is no. The answer is going to be no, sir. You cannot climb up there. Unfortunate. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I'm assuming there was a plan. I'm assuming that there was an idea. That someone was like, I can do this. I can make a level. And they succeeded. But maybe that wasn't supposed to happen. What if we're in an alternate timeline? It all started in the 90s. It all went downhill from Tomb Raider 3 on. Maybe I can reach the weird jumping platform thing. I don't know. I like this game, but I don't like the levels very much. Okay, that works. I got into this. Oh yeah. Blue crystal time. See, this is the perfect time for a spike trap to have fallen on my head or something. That's the kind of game I'm playing. Because unlike the previous game, there were traps, but they weren't mean like these. This game punishes you for finding any secrets. Any of them. It's a punishment, not a reward. You find a secret, you know that you're going to end up paying for it. Whatever they left behind is not enough compensation for the pain that you were about to receive. I mean, I'm just trying to reach a ledge. That's all. I just want to reach a ledge. And here I am, struggling with this desire to see what lies beyond. And my sanity. Just notice you have currently 3 games running in the background. Oh yeah, you do, huh? Get on that. If not Sven Co-op, then Unhinged is Fuck Trouble in Terrace Town. Yeah, I love Sven Co-op. It's excellent. Good fun time with friends. I'm going to take whatever this is. Oh, it's a lever. I can't take it, but I will pull it. All right, I pulled the lever. My job is complete. Do I have to just crawl now? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll just do that. It's not a problem. That is not a problem. Did I get a door that's useful to me? Is that an area that I need to be right now? No, it wasn't useful right now. It was useful for something else. Something more obtuse. Somebody doesn't understand me. I just wanted to play a game, man. I came here to play a video game, and now I am climbing through the Escher painting of my life. Oh, hey, look, there's a cool little thing here. I want that. We earned that. We earned whatever that is. We are taking it. So I'm going to use the cool flying camera because it's actually really cool. That's probably one of my favorite features that they add. If you have a remaster that you're working on, game developers, please add the flying camera. It is so cool to be able to just fly around and look at stuff and get like right up in there. Like, why is there a big floodlight in here? Because it's a museum. Now, why are there platforms? Because I think they just straight up just brought the thing in here. So we're not going to blame the museum. We're going to blame the ancient Egyptians who I think were just playing a prank on people. Like, oh yeah, bro, there's totally a treasure in this room. Go for it. No, really, there is. If you're strong enough, as they hold back laughter, you might even succeed. I can't jump from here to here because I'll just hit my head on this block, because that was one of the ideas. And the other option, originally I could have climbed up there, but now this block is in the way. Actually, this door is in my way. Wait, how did I get in here? Oh. There's got to be another lever or a button somewhere that pushes that door open. I'm not entirely certain where it could be, though. I've moved mountains at this point to solve what I am trying to solve. And yet I have no answer. Except I must climb. course they just stole it from somewhere, brought it with no idea what it does. Old school floodlights, pre-LED, so damn hot. They are bright. You can, yeah, you could burn yourself. Changing the light bulbs on those things is also, you know, it's still a white glove treatment. You can't touch the glass on that. The oil from your skin will heat the glass up and cause it to crack. And then you get a burnt out light bulb. Ah, come on, there's got... Oh! I see the answer. It was in front of me, but not really. Ow! I had the answer and I died for it. This game is just... It's mean. It's just mean. Now, so here was the answer. It was right here all along. It was in front of me, and I think it blended in so well. Here's the original view. I love the little switchbacks that they have. It blends in so well, I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. That was so well hidden. Because in here, there's like a nice little mood light. The rest of this tomb looks freaky. It's like a totally different mood. Ah, Volmada, yes. Burnt out light bulb? Yes. It's one of my favorite things to do in Space Station is to replace light bulbs. I don't care what class I'm playing. For some reason, I just get a little joy out of doing that. Are you going to climb with your big feet? There you go. There you go. Gonna hold this wall in with leather straps and big old pieces of plywood. Yeah, that's happened a few times. I really should highlight these things better. I have a feeling, for some reason, whoever did the Asper, whoever worked on the remaster for this, I think they just put like some spotlights and global illumination because they probably asked themselves, well, like, what would actually be here and make it easier to see? But it kind of makes the flares useless. And the mood is entirely different. Like, this feels like I'm actually breaking into a museum because it's dark. This feels way too overlit. There's not enough mood in here. I mean, I know that's just a dumb nitpick, and I'm sure that there was a million reasons why they changed it. But I think it's just an opinion, you know? Cleaning floors. Yeah. It's little fun tasks. Too much light in a tomb, you risk waking up dead. Wow. No, you don't do that. But I can find shotgun shells. Every museum stocks their ceilings with shotgun shells and flares in case of emergency. Oh, God. I'm so glad I grabbed that ledge. This game has got so many jumps that require you to be like a Tomb Raider master. You have to be like so good at this game. And even then. Okay, we need that thing there. And the only way we're going to get that thing is by being very careful and saving. Yes. We're going to get that thing. What is it? I don't know. But it's mine now. Embalming fluid. Well, is that what they contain it in? I mean, ancient Egypt was a long time ago, guys. I feel like you could put it in a better container at this point. Or is it just because we're next to a couple of sarcophagus? Yeah. I have to say, though, these were some tall dudes. Ancient Egyptians were pretty tall dudes. Because I've actually seen these up close. I've actually been to a couple museums. The ones in there are kind of like smallish, normal size. These are some giants. These guys played Egyptian basketball, you know. And Jiraiya-chan, how's it going? I remember a common joke for the newbie stage hands to tell them to go up and clean the color gels and the stage floodlights. Color gels. Yeah. You know, it's funny. Nobody's actually tried any of the film or theater, you know, carry the sandbags up 10 flights of stairs. Oh, we're done. We didn't actually need them. Bring them back down. They never did that to me. They tried to get me to do like a big thing with steaming some sheets in the background. I think that was what they were trying to give me, but the sheets needed to be steamed. Those weren't if that was the joke job, they actually fucked up because those sheets were horribly wrinkled. We legitimately had to get a large steaming machine in order to get the whole thing done because it was like I don't know, like I'll say it's like a 30-foot by 30-foot tarp, like in several sections. Sorry, I'm just shooting the museum guards. They actually work for this evil lady because this is an evil ladies museum and not the British Museum, which isn't evil. Through the students of Shaq met. God of the Hoop. That's a beautiful quote. Students of Shaq met. God of the Hoop. Brilliant. You open a mummy once and got a nasty surprise. I understand. The 30s were a weird time, man. The roaring 20s and the 30s. Y'all were just cracking those tunes open. Hold on, I gotta fight this security guard. Excuse me, sir. I'm breaking into this presence. There we go. I'm breaking in here. Excuse me. What do you have? What is this? You have like a tiny Beretta. It's like a little baby one. Like a little guy. And I don't know... Are you like a security guard or some kind of soldier? I don't know. Now, the bodies in this game just despawn the second you move the camera away. So, like, it's gone now. It's just how they make this game, I guess. Ah, classic gun brand gun. Yeah, cold-blooded murder, however you cut it. Hey, they got rockets in their hallways, man. You got to ask yourself if what I'm doing is wrong when they have munitions that are obviously not supposed to be here. I'm doing the public a favor, man. I'm actually the good person here. I am saving humanity. I mean, these guys are going to use that magic stone thing to probably... I don't know. What did the guy before he had it? He stabbed it in his chest and he was like shooting fireballs. We don't need people like that. Like, yeah, okay. Would you like to cast Fireball? Sure. Fireball would be a fun spell to cast. But no. Exactly. Fart noise. Hey, War Pony, how's it going? It's okay. I'm somehow making it through. Oh, I like that camera angle. Very cool. Somehow I'm making it through. I need this blue crystal in my life. Thank you. I just have to have it. Why is everything in this tomb so angular? Some sharp corners. This is the brutalism period of... Is that... mine? The answer is yes. The noob tube is here. In this... Okay, ask yourself now. Am I in the British Museum or am I in an evil ladies museum? And I think you know the answer to that question. I don't have to spell it out for you. But I have a feeling that if you place a rocket launcher on the nose of... or sorry, the eye ridge of this very angular statue. Is it a good place? Because I'm not going to say that a rocket launcher is inherently bad. It's just, I get the feeling that you should be warning people that you are carrying explosive munitions. That is a great nose. Alright, I'm just going to do one of these. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Play that ominous music. Didn't get the Desert Eagle yet. Got 2 Uzis, an MP5, and rocket launcher. I have a rocket launcher. I just have one. Where did I put it? Look how big it is. Where did I put it? In my backpack. It's foldable. I went to a World War II and there was just a recovered bomb the Germans dropped. Like, yes, we walked past it and we dared each other to whack the top. Ah, of course. Now, let's get a good look at this statue. This statue has an excellent nose. This is the best Sphinx. I'll be honest with you, I don't know why the nose is there, but I'll tell you this much. In the original Tomb Raider 1 in Egypt, they had this beautiful Sphinx. I don't know if the team that worked on that game worked on this one, but I feel like you could have just reused the texture. No, none of us would have cared. You didn't have to do this. That is a cool nose on an otherwise very sad statue. This looks like it belongs in Minecraft now. And that's fun. This game is predates Minecraft by like 500 years. It's incredible. The statue did get me up here high. Now, how do I get down from here? I'm like a cat that got stuck in a tree. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach that. That's not happening in this life. Neither is sliding down the edge of this cliff, because that looks like I'm just going to die. That looks very deadly. This is extraordinarily deadly. Okay, so I'm in a bad place. My only option is to fall and die, which is I can't do that too much. Or I jump over to the slidey bit and fall to my death, but in a cooler fashion. So I'm going to do that instead. Here we go. Oh God, why did you jump? Yeah, oh God. I'm sorry. That's not what I want. She jumped more than once. I just wanted this. Okay. Okay, that was bad. That was also bad. That crunch is so bad. Was the rocket launcher a trap? I certainly hope not. Why? Why would you make it a trap? What did I do to you? Like, why? Come on. This is what happened. You guys had Tomb Raider 1 and 2 and it was excellent. And then we get to the third game and now I'm questioning my personality. I'm questioning everything I know. As a kid, I thought I was the one that was bad at video games when I played this. I thought maybe I just sucked. I was wrong. Oh, I don't know how I grabbed that, but I'm going to take the win. Yeah, the cat burglar plunges to death into Sphinx exhibit. You're like, yeah, we put the rocket launcher up there as a trap. Fall for it every time. Get it? Fall for it. You did it, team. I somehow made it. Again, this feels like this game was made for people who are so in the know of how this game works. Like somebody who knows every little edge that you could take, every little pixel you can jump into. It's made for that crowd. The rest of us, mere mortals, all can just stare in confusion and shoot these security guards for fun. Another guy's walking around somewhere. That is how Tomb Raider works. It is true, Warpony, and I love this series. I love this game too. But sometimes I question if I maybe love it too much. Like, am I so in love with this game that I overlooked how difficult this is true to me? I don't know. That's for people who are more smart than me. Because if I was smart, I wouldn't be doing this. Oh, cool. Here's a ladder. How are we going to grab ladder? How would you grab this ladder? You have to climb out there. I'll tell you how you grab this ladder. Not like that. Actually, I'm terrible at this game. Unpossible. Now, there was a transition beginning in the mid-2000s where game devs realized a lot of gamers didn't have hundreds of hours to spend on trial and error. That's true. That's very true. So this is how you grab it. You smash your chin against the side of the wall here. And there we go. I solved it. Oh, is that a secret? Would I be asking too much? Am I asking too much to get this secret? Would that be like beyond, out of my league? Is that out of my league? Is that little secret and just not within my ability? I'm cool with you guys being honest about it. More like in the mid-2000s, they found out physical games and guys walkthroughs wasn't as profitable anymore. Yeah, that's true. I bet the Prima guide for this game was insane looking. They were probably like, yeah, we had the maps, and we just looked at it and said, how do we print? It's like the maps in Daggerfall. If you've never seen maps in Daggerfall, they are made almost by somebody who just clicked and dragged random rooms in different directions. Except for the ones that they intentionally designed for the main story. Yeah, the guides are still popular until the late 2000s. It's also the death of adventure games. Well, that's the thing. It's like adventure games aren't like this. This is a game that is very difficult for being what it is. Very difficult. I think this one I push? Because I think that was where I just came from. Yes, I thought as much. Excellent. So now I can get that cool little secret. Yeah. Oh, and there's a rocket in there. Do I pay for this secret? Is there a spike wall going to crush me for climbing in here? Is the HVAC just going to kick on and suck me into the vents? I don't know. It probably should. It would be on brand. Prima didn't really shift to online guides till about 09, 010. Ah, didn't know that. Weren't the dungeons mostly algorithm made? I want to say I want to say yes, but I'm not entirely certain. Because there are some dungeons that were like super easy to navigate. Or sorry, not super easy. They were pretty consistent. I didn't feel like any of the rooms changed that much, but it could be. I never really looked that much into it, to be honest. Alright, so this puzzle's weird, but I think I solved this one. Oh, I didn't. I might not have solved what I thought I did. Which means I need to pull this block back. Okay, no, I did. I just have to pull this block back. There we go. And now I can solve the puzzle, Alex. That's what I'm going to do. Get Rocket. Die to dust bunnies. That's true. Black mold is a killer. Yeah, she doesn't wear a respirator. She just climbs right in here. I mean, look at that wall. That is a moldy-ass wall. That is some seriously moldy rocks in that wall. Does it affect her? No. She's rich. She can afford the super secret I'm not allergic to anything treatments. Plus, if she just got, allergies, she wouldn't exactly be, super... Like, I don't know what it is, but, like, when you give a superhero allergies, people don't really... Like, oh, it's relatable, but... Are you saying, like, a bee sting is going to take him out now? Oh, okay. Oh, hey! Hey, guy! What's up? He wanted embalming fluid. That was right. Remember in the opening? He asked for embalming fluid, and guess what we got? Hello? I got your embalming fluid. That's what it was for. I totally forgot because the last week was quite a lot. Don't worry. Daryl Chan says, "Don't worry. The British have the NHS, plus probably better back then too." Ah, gotcha. Show me where your boss is. I have his balming fluid. Balming. Got his balmer fluid. Sir. Old Egyptians saving embalming fluid for thousands of years or just in case scenarios? I don't know the answer to that. Do I put it on the chair? Do I set it in this little alcove? Oh my god. I would have... If I didn't just randomly guess that. That's just... insanity. I play a lot of games with some pretty obtuse puzzles. That was just... wild. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, I'm underwater now. Oh, look, a little beep boop robot. That's cool. Oops. No, don't do that. I want to take a look around before I drown. Look at this little guy. That's neat. There's some more underwater adventure. Oh man, they got the party lights down here. Got some arrows and a blue thing and death. Ew. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh my god. Why is the ceiling and the floor covered in flesh? Ugh. Ooh, don't, yeah, ugh. That's just wrong. That's not right. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah, finally all those Sierra games finally paid off. Yeah. Oh, look, here's our little air pocket. Okay. So this is where we're going to catch a breath. Oh, good Lord. Why would they put flesh in here? Oh, look, those more Three Musketeers bars. I'm going to need those. I see harpoons. I'm assuming I'm going to have to do some underwater combat. Like it's Thunderball. Except without all the cool knives. What's over here? Oh, okay. Another little thing. Okay. Let's do this. Don't worry about it. Why? It's playing scary music. Oh god, because there's a scary monster. It's a little crocodile. Oh no. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I need to open my inventory. There we go. Do I have... I don't have anything I can use on the crocodile. I am doomed. I will have to swim for my life. There's no fighting it. Oh! Ah! Ah! Alright. I didn't have to fight the crocodile. Can you drive Beep Boop around? I didn't even think I could do that. We're reloading the game because Silicon Soul makes a good point. This is worth it to find out. Ah! Can I drive? Oh! No! That, yes! Oh, okay. Take this. Ugh. Oh gosh. Got it. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, I need to get off Beep Boop and collect stuff now. That's so awesome. Robot friend. Indeed. Let's go ahead and grab that, swim backwards, and then go into the alcove with an air pocket. Yeah, this is a lot easier now that there's not a crocodile biting me. I still don't know why this entire room is filled with flesh. I feel like they just made some of these textures in an AI. Like, they took the original and then something in NVIDIA or something, I forget, like one of those Adobe Paint program AI things, and that's what they produced, and they just picked the best. It's just what it looks like. These don't look like they were made by a person. Sorry, but that's just it. That's just the truth of it. Sounds like what they did with the GTA remasters. Yeah, I don't think they... See, that's the thing. I don't think they care. Like, they're like, look, people are going to buy the product, and they're going to realize, oh, the AI's not as bad as I thought it was, or they're just going to make their money. But at the end of the day, that's all they care about, is that dollar bill. They did a fantastic job on this remaster, but the textures are just weird. What was the original? Okay, so here are the original... I saw the crocodile, but here's the original textures. That's not flesh. I don't think that was meant to be flesh. If it is, I haven't met the reason for that. Maybe it is flesh, and I've never noticed that. And now it's more pronounced. The mystery deepens. But look, there's a crocodile. We're going to go on an adventure together. Except he's going to bite me, so I got to move. There we go. There we go. Let's turn this around. Got him a couple times. There we go. The original shimmering water lights too. Yeah, it's not as pronounced in this anymore. Yay! Yeah, bye, robot friend. Well, hopefully we'll find another one. Maybe it is Dagon's fish people. Maybe I've been misjudging this whole texture thing entirely. I'm willing to be wrong. I'm willing to be wrong about this entirely. But I'm at this point I don't know. I'm just looking around. Probably shouldn't waste too much time down here doing it. Oh. Scary music. Let's pull this lever and hope the scary music isn't bad. I'm gonna get some air first, though. Yeah, I'm breaking into somebody's thing. Yeah, in the original, it's very different. Yeah, I would just have to light a flare in order to get through this part in the original. But down here, no, they got some well lit lights down here. All right, let's go. We're gonna go to that door that just opened. Hopefully, it's still opened. Oh, it is. I swim right past it. Here we go. I'm still in London. I'm breaking into some lady's evil museum. Ooh. Sneaky. Here we go. Oh. Come on. There we go. That's okay. Call the cops. We'll just talk about why you guys have a rocket launcher and a secret James Bond villain base. I have to remind you we're in London. This is kind of a James Bond villain-free zone. Like, this is the home office is here. Oh, that's a little dramatic. Just because I shot a guy. What is this? Can I not touch this until the water is drained out or something? That's probably what it is. That's so bizarre. Hey Kai, how's it going? Nice, 29 months of WBPL 76. Why did they build a museum on top of a massive underwater cave? This seems structurally sound, and they built it into the museum itself. Oh, Warpony, don't worry. They did even worse on the skyscrapers of this place. That make no sense. The skyscrapers of London is a nightmare. So is... Oh yeah, we want that. We definitely want that. We have no health most of the time when we need it. So far, we haven't really had to use a lot of health packs, which I'm super glad for. Tomb Raider 2's combat was very brutal. This game's combat so far hasn't been so bad. I've actually had a much easier time, I think, in the combat sections of this game. The puzzle parts are just the... I don't know how to put it. Like, it's so bizarre. Tomb Raider 2, I could make sense of it, but this game, it feels like they went out of their way to make it hard to understand. Like, there's a lot of ways to do something in a level. Yeah, when the UK needs to send archaeologists to sites of historical significance, we need to make sure that they have all the resources they need to recover and document artifacts. Ah, I see. I understand. That's a very strangely corporate response, but I understand. I don't know. I guess I go down into this pool of water? I want that. I want that. I see that. I see a present that is laid out before me. And now I want it. Oh yeah. I have a harpoon gun now. I can fight underwater. Which will probably come in handy when I have to fight underwater. The spear gun present is a good present. You ever used a spear gun before, Kai? I've never used one before. There's always sharks. Oh, you haven't used one. Oh. I don't know why I'm surprised. I just assume because you're Australian that you're like, oh yeah, we all know how to use a harpoon, man. Those land sharks, when they beach. Ah, you've not used a gun before. Ah, okay. Oh, there's like a... Oh yeah, a little hidey hole with a health pack full of meth. The Psydoc brand medical health pack. Yeah. That's going to be useful too. A lot of items. I hope I don't have to pay for these later. Don't fall in the water. We just got up here. Alright, so now we're going to go into this water. Wait. What is down here? I don't see a specific reason yet. I think there might be something behind whatever that is, but I don't see... Was there a button over here I totally didn't see? There's that lever. I think I pulled that before. I don't recall it opening anything. Oh, this will lead me down below. Oh my goodness. Maybe I don't want to fall down here yet. I'll save the game. I don't really know. Discount Dan's emergency individual first aid kit. Yes, indeed. I'm just going to swim over here and see if maybe it's like an automatic door or something. No. It's not an automatic. They didn't put one of those down there. Like a grocery store when you're swimming underwater. For your underwater groceries that you need to get. Is that a thing swimming toward me? I better equip something. I think there's something swimming toward me, so I'm going to equip a weapon now. Yeah, there's a dude swimming down here. I think I might have alerted the underwater guards. Oh yeah. They got their pet crocodiles over here to take a bite out of me, but I'll just stay right here. Done. Easy. Now I have to fight the underwater... See, like, this is the thing. Does the British Museum have an underwater guard? Like, you have to ask yourself, like, are you sure that this isn't just some James Bond villain nonsense? Alright. I'm running out of air. So I'm going to go this way. And die, because there's no air over here. I'm going to die. Wow. I messed that up entirely. I am so smart because I did this thinking I could finish this, and I was mistaken. I was given False pretenses by me. I ruined it myself. I'm not entirely certain where. How many trial and errors do you have to do to find the right answer? Is the answer next to that guy? Is it down the purple hall? No, it's not down the purple hallway. The purple hallway, the magenta is not helping me. What's over here? Is there an air pocket? No. No, just your death. So you just keep guessing. And you keep guessing until you find the answer. Is it here? No, just a random light sconce. What about back here? Surely there's... No, there's nothing back there either. What about down here? There could be. But I don't have the lung capacity of a fish. Actually, that's where I just came from, I think. Yeah. Or what did I come from here? You see, I don't know. I'm lost. I'm in this underwater hellhole, and I'm just gonna probably die down here. And I didn't want to. Yoink the guard's scuba gear? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should do. I just have to say, you should probably get somebody who can do diving, to do diving guard work. Because that looks like a horrible accident. Is this the answer? The answer's not far away. I can still make it. I can still do this. Okay, here we go. No, because she stopped. She won't turn for whatever reason. Never mind. But now I know where the answer is. Now I'm not afraid. Maybe I should be, but I won't be. Time to equip that. Hey, Psyduck, how's it going? Time to equip that harpoon. Harpoon gun, please. Yeah, get out of here. All right. Now we're going to swim toward the safer place. We're going to avoid being eaten as much as we can. Oh, I can't believe that took me forever to find. I think I went through every alcove. There we go. Wow. Wow. And this is, like, I'm playing it in a much nicer version of this game where you had to have those crystals to save the game. And if you didn't have enough, you just weren't going to save the game. But I'm going to take this little robot friend, and we're going to go on an adventure together. Yeah. Here we go. Not entirely certain where I need to... Oh, maybe I need to get some air first. It did take me a minute. Yeah, let's go take our friend up here. Hey, Psyduck, how's it going? Yeah, Sea Glide. This definitely makes underwater a lot easier. Mostly. I think I have to go... Is it one of these tunnels, maybe? I don't think so, because that's a locked door. The locked underwater door. Imagine having to go into work and you just have to ride your sea glider in. His name is Beep Boop. Alright, so one of these tunnels will lead me to the goal that I am searching for. It's not this one, because this one has nothing useful in it. No levers, no nothing, man. This is just a bad time. What about down here? Anything in this little corridor? This looks important. Ah, there's a lever right there. I'm going to swim down there and get it, I think. Yeah. No, that's the wrong alcove, but I'll get that in a minute. I just need to find the right alcove. I think it was... It's over here. Here we go. I'm just gonna have him sit there for a minute until we open a cool door, because I can't seem to control it. It's very difficult for some reason. Because I need these items, especially these Psyduck brand big medical backpacks filled with meth. Oops, not that way. I need this lever here. I don't know what this lever is going to do. I just hope it does something nice. Okay, that's a thing. I'll accept that. I think I know how to get over there. But first things first, let's go get some... Let's get some O2. There we go. Come on. Come on. I'm hitting the buttons to go, and it gets stuck on random things. This is a very cool device that is completely wasted on a very tiny corridor system. I think it was up here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm stuck on the wall. There's no reason for me to be stuck on the wall, but I am. That's probably how that guy died. He was riding this around and got stuck in there. Yeah, see, like, this isn't helpful. I'm sorry, I have to leave you behind, buddy. I'm gonna have to leave you behind for now. I can't solve the game with you. You're too difficult to maneuver. I hope I don't need that, because that is going to make this game way harder than it needs to be. Yeah, put an oxygen tank on there. Yeah, she should. Is Laura going to do that? No. She leaves that to the help. She has other people do that for her. She is an incredibly wealthy person. Allegedly. I mean, she does have a nice house. And she does take a lot of artifacts and hide them in her house. From herself. I don't know why she hides them from herself, but I guess she must have a problem. Ah, yes. Now I can go through the red brick area. This underground water section filled with danger. We need air, so I'm going to go get air. Okay. I'm hoping that I picked the correct area to go in. No, not yet. A different red brick area. I think it was this one, yeah. Totally different bricks. Oh, nice. Oh, Laura, please don't get stuck. There we go. All right, there we go. Got the lever that's going to save the day. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Dude, quit sucking on that scuba gear, man. Save some air. Good Lord. Yeah, next time send a guy with better cardio. I'm going to use my health packs to get... I'm not doing this section again because I don't want to do that again. I'm going to just accept a few health packs will get destroyed in the process of escaping these men. And then I'm going to pull out my own harpoon gun. Nice. Hey, Ether, how's it going? Oh, look at that. Your friend is now dead, and you're going to join him. Yeah, exactly. Take his air. I'd love to. Unfortunately, this game lacks the ability to steal other people's oxygen. Ah, purple hallway is not ready yet. What hallway did that open? I totally forgot to look. I'm gonna assume it's over here. If it's not, then we'll just swim back. I want to say, yeah, it is. It is this area right here. Excellent. Where is the lever? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's no lever? Oh, I got to swim back. I need my beep boop. I can't do this. I need the beep boop. I can't go through there. That would take forever to go back to the surface. We'll go get our beep boop. Don't worry. We're not going to leave him down here. I intended entirely to take it with me. I just... For solving whatever this Rubik's Cube of nightmares is, I needed to be able to move around. It is not super maneuverable, but it is fast. Yeah, friend beep boop is required. All right, here we go. And it shoots harpoons, which is very nice. All right, let's grab a little bit of air because we did move around. She just got air by cutting through the graphics because this thing is totally not stable for this game. All right, there we go. And there we go. Oh, yeah, we're swimming. We're making progress. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. Beep boop saves the day. Ah. Nice. Did we get out of here? Are we... No. No, of course we didn't. Is this the same level? This is the same level. This is the same level with that pyramid, or with the Sphinx in it. This is the same level. We're still here. I better switch to a weapon that can do some pop, because I have a feeling I'm going to need it. I can't do anything there. It's too high up. Or is it? No, it's too high up. Too high. Can't reach it. Sorry. Wonder if I can use this. Aw, that would have been clever. Nah, she'll climb on other chain link fences, but not those. No, they want you to play the game of suffering. That's what they're doing here. Let's see what's in the water. That swan dive was pretty brave. Oh, here we go. Here's a lever. There we go. Torches are off for temporary, I bet. So I better run. Darn it. I overshot it. Doesn't help the camera's in my way and the wind was in my eyes. There we go. There we go. Okay. After a running jump. Well done. Oh. Oh yeah, we want that stuff. We'll risk a fire for that stuff. Oh god. That was close. All right, I think it's a little bit over my time. I need to get off here. So, coming up next is Aiden. But before I get off here, I want to locate something to show to you all. And we'll save the game right here. This is a very long level. Insanely long level. It's an extremely long level, but you guys were making it through this game. I will beat this game. So there's a couple of things. Starting from now on, I will not be able to stream on Thursdays at this time. I will be working at a job during the day, and I won't be able to get back before the stream starts. So, yeah, that's pretty much the announcement for that part of it. Yeah, Sidebird is there. You're also back there as well, Hat. Yeah, yeah. I'm so happy that I found work as well. I just... I'm just so happy that I finally got one. I'm actually pulling up the video right now. And we're going to watch some stuff together. It's only 5 minutes. All right, let's see this. Ready? All right, got it. So there's going to be some nostalgia, but that's okay. This was part of a CD that you would put in your PlayStation, and then it would play this. I hope. Okay, I was going to say, are they going to hit start? There we go. Oh, man, when loading screens had a lot going on. So you can watch the behind the scenes for Tomb Raider 2?
If you had fun playing Tomb Raider,
Oh,
you're not
3.
alone. 6 million copies of Tomb Raider 1 and 2 have been sold worldwide.
Now let's ruin that streak.
We've come to the place that brought Lara Croft to life. Core Design in Derby, England. We're taking you inside to find out how it happened and what's next.
It was conceptualized 5 years ago now. And one of the guys said we want to do a game based on raiding some tombs and kind of going underground and into the world of the pharaohs. And that was something I was always really keen to do. He said, yeah, let's do it. Let's draw some things up, do a style guide, let's see what the character's going to look like. And of course, he came back and it was a male character. For 2 months, Lara was male. And then we went down and saw it on screen, and Lara transformed into a female.
No, that's how that worked, huh?
Tomb Raider 1 and 2 became worldwide hits, and the console version of Tomb Raider 2 was exclusive to the PlayStation. So what's next?
There will be a movie. The movie's live action. It's with a big movie studio. The great thing is that we get total say and veto over the script and the content and the storyline, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a Tomb Raider 2 cutscene, one of my favorites.
Lara herself will have another game out for Christmas '98. There has been some muted discussion about maybe a sidekick for Lara. Maybe a girl, maybe a boy. There is some discussion.
What?
But I'd hate to blow it before it's
What?
finalized. It'd be good though, wouldn't it?
Wait.
It'd be pretty neat.
Why is
What
all
will be in
this...
Tomb Raider 3? Core is giving PlayStation Underground
What?
subscribers a first look at some footage.
One of the main differences is we're going to give Lara a lot more moves, new vehicles. We've overhauled the 3D engine to make everything faster and in high res.
He just fell through the world.
This level is going to be based around London, where you'll start off on the rooftops and then you have to venture down into the sewers and the disused tube train lines that have been closed off.
But why?
Your ultimate aim of this adventure
But why?
is to break into a corporate building and steal back an artifact.
Just
that
go
has
through
been
the
taken
front
from,
door.
A museum. Laura's been hired to go and find
Listen
it.
to
We're
the
drawing
words you're
quite a lot
saying,
more than
sir.
what, Tomb Raider 2 could. So we can get big expanses of open area, build quite detailed backgrounds. This is Darren. He's going to be doing the main animations for Lara on Tomb Raider 3.
Oh,
At
that's
the
cool.
moment he's working on various new moves for Lara, like crawls. We're trying to give her a
He's just
knife
scrubbing through
so
the
she can
timeline
actually
so people can see
stab
it.
things. She's going to use the knife to try and prise certain secret items out from the rock. As you can see, she grabs the dagger out. It'll be concealed in her leg.
Tomb Raider 3 is being built with some interesting custom tools. Here are two of them.
This is the animation editor. It allows us to do all the characters in the game. And here you can see a wireframe form. In the first game, she was made up of around about 350 polygons. And in the second game, we upped her to about 540.
Whoa.
Just to add more detail, more curves.
Whoa.
Actually select and draw small tiles, small textures. And we pick them up and place them on all the polygons to build up Lara's look.
Ah.
A second tool creates game levels. Here we're watching level designer Heather Gibson build a room with a series of mouse clicks.
And then if you look along this side of the editor, I've got a selection of textures that I can use on this map. We can then go on to apply the textures to these areas. So it's just a matter of popping textures onto the
There
faces
she
that
is.
are displayed within the room editor.
Heather,
We
why could you
can
do? How could
apply
you
a
do
light
this?
to the room, change the ambience of that room,
Yeah.
change the range and the strength of the light to get that nice moody atmosphere that we've got on most of the levels. And I can actually have a look at this room now if I go into preview and fly around and see how it looks. And also we can trigger all the baddies within this system. So that means that when we place our dogs or cult members within this particular map,
Why did you go
I
to
can
dogs
say
first,
that I
Heather?
wanted that dog to attack Lara at a specific point, so I can select the dog and trigger it so that when Lara crosses this trigger point here, the dog becomes activated.
Why
allows
dogs?
the player to run across the trigger and run back into a different area of the
You
map
went. That was the
and
first
have the sense that
choice.
something different's happening because the baddies are still coming through, but they might come through it from a different area.
That.
So it always gives you the feeling that they're actually quite clever, that they're working out how to get to you.
As we left, team member Peter Barnard revealed one last thing.
Did you ever wonder what Lara looked like without her clothes on? Bet you wish you hadn't bothered.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, everybody, Tomb Raider 3. I look. She made levels. And I think that she didn't like anything that she was making in Tomb Raider 3. I feel like she just was like, I have to make this harder. Otherwise, people in this office will not be able, they'll be like, this isn't challenging. Of course it's not challenging. You're making the game. But if you listen to him explain how insane the level planning is, from the rooftops to the sewers to a museum to steal a thing. Come on, dude. Listen to the words. Like that should tell you, no, don't do that. She could have walked into the front door. She could have went in through a window somewhere. Why the rooftop to the sewer to the thing? No, rooftop to the tube to the sewers to the thing. Because they wanted to put all these different locations in there, I guess, and they were just like, oh, we gotta put Aldwych. Oh, we gotta put the rooftops. Oh, we gotta put a museum. And somehow they just said link them all together. Who cares how they're linked together? They're going to be in the game. And anyway, thanks everybody for joining me here on WBPL 76. Coming up next is Aiden. Until then, you guys take care. And I'll see you next time whenever I get a new schedule. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.